Welcome back to Pets on Parade. This cute little tabby hanging out with me here is Jonah. He is friendly and oh so spunky. He enjoys exploring new places and meows and a rumbling purr. His favorite pastime is hanging out with people, and whoever adopts him will enjoy spending some time with him on the couch. And just so you know, Jonah is really good at channel surfing, and we have a picture from his foster home. There he is. He's pretty great at finding the latest news, whatnot, some great animal shows, perhaps Pets on Parade.
I think he's turned into Channel 3 right now. Well, Jonah's a part of a litter of 9 hanging out in our kitten tent. And as you can see on the kitty cam, let's get closer in at this rowdy bunch. Huge props to foster parents Ron and Linda, who have been fostering these kitties for 4 weeks. It must have been crazy around their house when these kitties aren't climbing into cardboard boxes, batting around empty toilet paper rolls, and chasing crinkle toys around the house. They like napping in sunny windows and snuggling with anyone in need of a cuddle buddy. Look at all that action going on in there.
So much fun. Love our kitty cam. It is time for this week's Rescue Roundup. AHS's emergency medical technicians responded to a call about a tabby cat who was trapped in a drainage grate on a freeway. The poor thing was absolutely terrified but started purring once EAMTs had her safely in their arms. And the Arizona Humane Society's EMTs, got her back to our Second Chance Animal Hospital. Her wounds were cleaned up, and the kitty, now known as Sylvia, was quickly adopted. Now she lives with her new owner, Rachel.
Well, Wally is a young merle-colored dachshund who puts the up in puppy. Perry, this bouncy puppy, is named after the dachshund mascot featured in the 1972 Olympics.
Right, Carrie, and those Olympics were held in Munich, Germany. And this dog was chosen because the dachshund is probably about the most German of all dogs. And it wasn't until 72 where they had a mascot. And that mascot is really brightly colored, all kinds of different colors, just like we don't get many of these little dapple merle small dogs in the shelter like this. It's very rare we even have a dachshund puppy like this, but the merle on top of it, extremely rare. Look at the great colors in this dog. Wally is, the personality is bright, just like his colors are, really, really sweet. Going to be a great doggy, loves to be handled. Very curious in his little cats in that tent you can see right there, looking to see what's going on over there. And I think actually we understand that this dog has been around dogs, cats, and kids and does fine with all of them. So come on down and check out the very brightly colored Wally.
Such a cutie. Sherman is a beautiful balance of affectionate and independent. He is eager to learn and loves dogs. He's good with other canines as well, a scruffy little dog. Hanging out with Ski. He is such a sweet boy, very playful and energetic. Ski, what kind of mix do you think he is?
He's definitely some kind of Cairn Terrier, some kind of terrier maybe with some Chihuahua. He has just been super fun here. He can be the life of the party. He is good with other dogs, can be shy at first, but would need to be introduced to any cats or small kids. If you add a toy, though, he suddenly becomes the life of the party and wants to just play tug of war, have a good time, and go crazy. So this is a dog that is perfect size. You can put him in a backpack, take him with you, put him in a car seat, take him out of town with you if you're going to go somewhere, maybe RV living. Great maybe for a retired couple. He was an injured stray, so we really don't have any history on him, but we do know that he's about 1 year old, and thanks to the efforts of Second Chance Animal Hospital, he now is going to find a forever home through the Arizona Humane Society.
That toy is bigger than he is, Ski. I love it.
I know, he's having so much fun.
Sherman will be hitching a ride out to Scottsdale in the Arizona Humane Society's Wagon Wheels mobile adoption truck after the show today, where he will be up for adoption until 4 p.m. You can check out our upcoming mobile adoption locations by visiting azhumane.org/wagon wheels.
Coco is past his rowdy puppy days, but don't let his age sidetrack you. He is a mellow and easygoing companion, and all he wants is to feel loved. Lisa, if someone is looking for a laid-back dog, then this is the perfect pup.
You walk by his kennel and he sleeps so soundly that I'm not kidding. There's a couple times I had to take a double look just to make sure he was okay in there. He is definitely an expert napper at 10 years of age. So he is looking for somebody just in a calm, someone who wants to sit around the couch with him, but he is looking dapper today in a lot of our Petite items. He's got his cool coat on here. These can be cooled down, put in the refrigerator, wet down, and then put in the refrigerator before you go out for a walk. He's also sporting his cool socks to keep his feet cool. We do not recommend walking your dogs outside except for maybe very early in the morning or after the sun goes down. And you do want to make sure that you check. If you put your own barefoot down on the ground, if it's too hot, it is definitely too hot for your dog. And maybe these socks might not even cut it. So be sure you check that. But some of the other items we have available at our Petite store are the Cool Pup mat. This is something also that you can refrigerate, put down, put a towel over it to keep your dog cool when you come in. We've got some insect shield clothing to protect your dogs from mosquitoes and fleas and ticks that come around at the summertime. And these things are great. They go right around your dog's neck. You wet them down, put them in the freezer or the refrigerator, and put them around your dog's neck as a collar. It's a little bandana-looking thing, and you put it around their neck, and it keeps them cool in these hot summer days.
Oh, Lisa, thank you so much. Coco, you are such a good sport wearing all that fun gear.
You can find all of that at our Petite retail and adoption centers. Thanks, Lisa, for showing all of that cool summer gear off. All right, well, no dog deserves to live the kind of life that Meg and Ginger had to live. For the first year of their life, all these poor girls knew were the world that could be reached at the end of a rope, and their suffering became even their owner abandoned them. Perry, it's just absolutely heartbreaking story, and these girls are such sweet dogs after everything they've been through.
Right, Ashley, and you said they're only 1 year old, so, you know, that's the fun time of your life when you're that puppy, and that's how their life was spent in the backyard on the end of a rope, and like you said, at the very end, abandoned. And they were rescued by our EAMTs, who every year field over 10,000 calls for animals like this, who are in distress and you know, need some tender, loving care. These guys here, they're beautiful, where there's some sort of shepherd mixes. They're only 1 year of age. They were very scared at first and cowering like a dog who's abandoned or not socialized well you would think would be. These guys are coming out of their shell just great due to the staff and volunteers at the shelter. They're doing really, really well now. They're looking forward to that life. They are in the buddy system, so they must go home together. They're very excited. They're saying, take us home. So please, I'll just let them talk.
Tell us all about it, Meg and Ginger. Well, hopefully they will find a good home. And you know, sometimes all they need is a little bit of TV time, and they find their forever families. And that's how it was with Mia. Her owner, Terry, wrote us saying, when I saw Mia on Pets on Parade, I knew I had to save her. She's such a sweet baby, and she's always so happy to greet us when we come home. We've learned a lot from her since she's deaf, but with a little training, she gets through life like any dog that can hear just fine. And we'll always open our home to shelter dogs because they are the absolute best.
Thank you.